Test, 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 test.
She is so cute. She helped me tell my story. It was very sweet.
Just drive.
You got it. I will do my best. Come on, you can come up. Come on. She's our tiny rabbi. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Do you want to help us sing? Do you love to sing?
Someone did your hair so beautifully. Did your hair rain? There, mommy too.
Who's this? Who's on your? Who's that?
Yeah, different from Minnie Mouse. So I'll say, all right, we're gonna get started. Are you ready?
That's Minnie Mouse. That's right.
All right, you wanna go sit with your mom?
You don't have to. You can sit. You're gonna help us too?
Are you a firefighter? You have a badge of a firefighter. That's amazing. You're a firefighter too.
I like all the colors. I like this orange color.
I know.
That's her Minnie Mouse, and he is a firefighter badge.
Number one.
No, you did
did?
not. Give me 5. That is amazing. Tiny bow shoe.
I
See
could do
that?
that until I was like
See
10
that
years
bow?
old.
That is a very good bow.
Because it was all about Velcro. And I was like, wait, read a clock or tie her shoe. It's
You
digital
didn't
and
tie your
Velcro.
shoe? That's okay. You have Velcro. All right, guys, we're going to get started. You want to go sit with your mom? You want to see everybody? You want me to pick you up? You want me to pick you up? You want to? Look, we're going to start. We're going to lose you under this table. Oh, wow. I can totally do that so
A little slower, yeah.
She's so cute.
Page 358. Please join with us. Page 358. Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai Elecha, Venashuva, Venashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh, Yameinu Kekedem. Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai Elecha, Venashuva, Venashuva, Hadesh, Hadesh, Yameinu Kekedem.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shana Tova.
Shana
I'm
Tova.
seeing some of you for the second time today. You came from second day service. You get extra mitzvah points. And as some people in this room know, one of the most difficult parts of the high holidays is the whole ushering thing and figuring out where people are sitting, how you can accommodate everybody's needs and make everyone happy. This one, that. So I was actually thinking about it, and as a clergy team, we thought maybe what would be the right tactic would be before the holidays to send out a seating request form, and then we get it back, and then we'd know what to do. So here's one that I picked up. Tell me what you think of this. High holiday seating request form. During the high holiday season, many individuals express concern over the seating arrangements in the synagogue. In order for us to place you in a seat which will best suit you, we ask you to complete the following questionnaire and return it to the synagogue office as soon as possible. We can make it downloadable from the website as well. Question 1. You have to check one of them. I would prefer to sit in the talking section or the no talking section. Question 2. If talking... If talking, which category of conversation would you prefer? Stock market, sports, medicine, general gossip, or you can pick a specific category of gossip. The rabbi's sermon, the cantor's voice, what others are wearing, why they look so awful, other. Question 3. Which of the following would you like to be seated near for free professional advice? Dentist, nutritionist, psychiatrist, podiatrist, chiropractor, accountant, lawyer, please indicate criminal or civil, real estate agent, yes, or plumber, or golf pro, tentative, we're still trying to find a good Jewish one. 4, I'm almost there. Good, I thought maybe it was just high holiday delirium, but I thought it was funny. 4, I want a seat located, indicate order of priority, on the aisle, near the exit, near the window, near the bathroom, near my in-laws, as far away from my in-laws as possible, as far away from my ex-in-laws as possible. 5, last one. Please do not place me anywhere near the following people. And there's a limit of 6. If you require more space, you may wish to consider joining another congregation. Your name and building fund pledge, dollar amount. But seriously, folks, really, it's such an incredible honor as a member of the clergy to just look out. I mean, I feel like I say this every year, but you know, the first year it was like, you know, you see face, oh, what's their name, and then the next year you see story, and then the next year you see story, hero, beloved, and then and it just gets deeper and more amazing. And I think my first moments of really getting what it was to be community was just sitting there in that simple room that was our main sanctuary with the movable chairs and just noticing who came, who didn't make it, who looks a little older, who's sitting next to someone new. That check-in with community, even when we don't know everybody's name, it sort of like keeps me tethered in the universe. So thank you for wherever you're seated, whether you're happy with it or not, for showing up multiple times. And so, given that it is his birthday today, and given that I had a quiet afternoon, I sent everyone away, and my dining room table looks so exquisite with sunflowers, and there's apples and a cinnamon stick and the light coming in on the tablecloth. And I was like, who would appreciate this? John Hirsch. So I sent a picture of it to him, and he responded. So happy birthday. Come on up, please, both of you. And thank you for these gorgeous candlesticks and new Kiddush cup. We needed them, and they're exquisite. We're on page 2.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Thank you for all the light you bring. Thank you for your appreciation of aesthetic beauty and your Jewish pride. And actually, as a reflection of that, it's easy to miss it, but downstairs on the lower level, all alongside the West Multi-Purpose Room, it's the first corridor outside the elevator, is a beautiful exhibit of art created by children in the Holocaust. It's incredibly poignant, a real testament to the human spirit, so don't miss it, and it's there because of you. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
We'll continue with Kabbalat Shabbat on page 12 with Lechun Aranana.
Lechun eranena, yai dai 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 dai, la Adonai, yai dai 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 dai, naria, yai dai 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 dai, letzon ishenu, yai. Let us sing out to God, the maker of all, sure and strong. Let all of creation from mountain to sea hear our song. Lechun eranena, yai dai 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 dai, la for all of God's light we rejoice. So now let us listen with all of our heart to hear God's voice. Lechun eranena, yai dai 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 dai, la Adonai, yai dai 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 dai, naria, yai dai 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 dai, letzor yishenu, yai dai 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 dai.
On the facing page, page 13, the bottom paragraph of the Hebrew.
ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הים ומלוא. ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הים ומלוא. Yamamai mai yadai yadai dai dai yadai dai 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 yadai dai dai yadai dai dai yadai dai 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 yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz yiram hayam umelo. Yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz yiram hayam umelo. Yadai dai dai yadai dai dai yadai dai 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 yadai dai dai ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ ירם הים ומלואו.
So we want to greet everyone who may be watching via live stream, wishing them a Shabbat Shalom. And we come to a very exciting moment of our service where we get to wish each other a Shabbat Shalom and a Shana Tova. So please greet the people around you, introduce yourselves. You may want to stand up and cross the aisle. I know some of you have been very brave.
It's not something we do in our country.
I know. It's an important way to model. Am I allowed to say that? We're lucky to have some Shabbat dancers with us tonight and one Shabbat princess. If at any point in the service anyone feels moved to dance or be a princess, you are welcome to do so. Can people dance with you? Is everyone invited to dance with you? Yes. So if you feel so moved, please don't be shy. We've got some excellent dance leaders here. And hopefully they'll help us dance in the Shabbat Angels as we sing Shalom Aleichem on page 24.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitchem leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Let's take a deep breath for this first Shabbat of the new year. And we'll turn to page 28 and rise for Baruch Hu.
Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la.
We pray together in the English on page 30. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening.
El Hai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu leolam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, hamari baravim.
Page 32.
Ahavat olam beit Yisrael, amcha avta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, b'shochbeinu uv'kumeinu, nasiach b'chukecha, v'nismach divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed. Ki heim chayenu ve'orech yameinu, ve'orech yameinu, u'bahem negeh yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla. Ve'ahavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai echad. Baruch Shem kevod malchuto le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated as we continue with Ve'ahavta. On page 37 in the English, we'll read together. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children. Talk about them at work, whether you are tired or you are rested. Let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all of my mitzvot so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai your God. Page 40.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, Norah tefilot osef eleh. Malchutecha ra'u banecha, bokeyam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze Eli anu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov, uge'alo miyad chazak mihimenu, Baruch atah Adonai gal Yisrael.
We'll sing together at the top of page 43, Hashkivenu, our prayer for peace.
The English is going to be on the left on page 43. If this is a new song for you, you'll learn it pretty quickly. Please join with us in any section that you feel comfortable, whether in the Hebrew or the English. Let there be love and understanding friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, Lechalom. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, Leshalom. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
The top of page 44.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam brit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam brit olam. Beini ubein bnei Yisrael oti leolam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Ubayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam brit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat.
Tonight is a very exciting night because tonight is Shabbat Shuvah, which means the special section in the Amidah that we skip over every other week of the year in the slightly smaller text in the Amidah, we will actually read tonight. So look, for example, before we stand, at page 48. You've looked at it 100 times, but tonight we're going to read it. Do you see it there towards the bottom? Okay, there's one on the next page too. But we'll turn to page 46 and we'll rise.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei
Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel,
Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Hasdei Avot ve'imahot, U'mevii geula livnei bneihem, Le'ma'an shemo be'ahava. Zochreinu לחיים, מלך חפץ בחיים, ועודנו בספר החיים, למענך אלוהים חיים, מלך עוזר ומשיח ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה, אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה. מי כמוך ברחמים, זוהר יצוריו לחיים, זוהר יצוריו לחיים ברחמים, לחיים ברחמים. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, ברוך אתה אדוני, המלך הקדוש, המלך הקדוש.
We continue privately with the Amidah through page 62. You may remain standing or be seated according to your custom.
חוננו ועננו, כי אין בנו מעשים. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד, והושיענו. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד, והושיענו. אבינו מלכנו, חוננו ועננו, כי אין בנו מעשים. אבינו מלכנו, חוננו ועננו, כי אין בנו מעשים. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד, והושיענו. עשה עמנו צדקה וחסד, והושיענו. אבינו מלכנו, חוננו ועננו, כי אין בנו מעשים.
We come now to the moment of our service where we think of those who are in need of healing. If you're thinking of someone tonight who's in need of physical, spiritual, emotional healing, we invite you to share their name aloud as we walk down the aisle. Page 253.
And let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha le'avotenu and let us say, Amen.
So we're going to have a little interactive teaching tonight. Thank you. Yes. Elaine, will you help pass out? I figure you've had enough people talking at you. So we are presently in what period in the Jewish calendar? We have the New Year for sure. The days of awe. Tishrei, we've begun the first month of the year. Anything else? The 10 days of repentance. So this is this period that begins at Rosh Hashanah, ends at the end of Yom Kippur, and it's when we are really to imagine that our lives are kind of in the balance, and that we have these 10 days to make amends, to straighten out our relationship to clarify, to clear up our connection to our own soul with other people. We're supposed to really, really lean into it in these days. And what are the three modes of cleaning up our act? Teshuvah, tefillah, and tzedakah, okay? So we're going to focus on the first teshuvah. So the parsha for this Shabbat is actually Ha'azinu, but I want to go back all the way to the book of Numbers and look at this kind of interesting section about a Nazirite vow. Anyone feel inspired to read?
Adonai spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when either a man or woman clearly utters a vow, the vow of the Nazirite, to consecrate him herself to God, she shall abstain from wine and strong drink. She shall drink She shall drink no vinegar of wine or vinegar of straw drink, neither shall she drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat any fresh grapes or dried. All the days of her Naziriteship she shall eat nothing that is made of the grapevine, from the pressed grapes even to the grapestone."
Okay, so and there's also the thing about not letting, it's the dreadlocks. Don't let your cut your hair, and stay away from death, the dead. So those are the three things. What strikes you about the nature of this wine intoxicant vow? Anything that a quality? Sorry? Stay clear-headed. Very much so. I think that that's a big piece of it. But might be the motivation. But what about the commandment itself? Is it vague? It's pretty, like, no raisins. Like, nothing. You can't even come close to anything that might resemble, a variety of intoxicant. It's pretty extreme, and it actually comes after this passage in the if you scroll back a bit, you would get the passage of the Sota, which is a pretty troubling passage about adultery. But one interpretation of that is, we see what can happen if you drink too much. All kinds of stuff can happen. So I think this is an example relating to tshuva of, maybe one of you can make the connection. Why would I offer this odd text and try to connect it to the work of tshuva? Any thoughts on that? I mean, this could be seen as some sort of corrective, as I said, for you drank too much, you were unfaithful. So it's pretty extreme, and I think it's showing us, possibly, that if we want to change a habit, if we are a Nazirite or someone pre-Nazirite status who has drunk too much, we have to go way, 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 way in the opposite direction if we want to clear the habit. We can't just, occasionally have some Manischewitz. It's got to be cold turkey. So let's go to Maimonides and look at what he says about the nature of tshuva. Can I have a reader in the middle of the page?
How are such people who are spiritually sick healed? A person who, for example, has a bad temper should act as follows. If he is struck or cursed, he should not take it to heart at all. He should not feel it. He should continue to act in this manner for a long period of time until his trait of anger is uprooted from his heart.
Okay, so pause. So what, in your own words, what's Randy saying? Sorry? Okay, throw out the anger, throw out the sin. So if you're someone who is really hot-headed, if you want to rid yourself of that, the next time someone insults you right to your face, you have to like zip, and not just for a little while and then scream, you have to hold it. And then you have to do it the next time, and the next time. You have to do the very thing that's hardest for you in the very extreme way. Keep going.
So,
I don't like actually crass, throwing it all away. Yeah.
so too, he who is arrogant should degrade himself greatly. He should sit in the least honorable seat and wear worn-out clothes which shame their wearer. He should do the above and the like until the arrogance is uprooted from him.
So, pretty clear. If you know you love to be all that, well, Yom Kippur is a great opportunity to take off the lip gloss, take off the earrings, and like just really confront that part of yourself that wants to look amazing. I had a beautiful conversation with an older person recently. He said to me, that never goes away. I don't want to have to wear sneakers. I want to wear the pump. But we're all going to have to reconcile with those parts of ourselves. So one way to do it is get a running start and try to cut down that arrogance a little early before it gets to you. Okay, go ahead.
Such people may then return to the middle path, which is the proper one, and continue in it for the rest of their lives. So too should a person behave regarding all character traits. If he is on one extreme, he should move to the opposite extreme and accustom himself to such behavior for a good while until he may return to the proper middle path.
So can anyone think of an example of, I don't know, a public figure or someone you know who has done, and just an example, doesn't have to have with names, of someone who sort of really turned it around and went all the way, really took it far from, had a bad habit and pulled back from it to a pretty great extreme. I had some time to think about it, so yeah.
Jody recalled to me a book with Small Beautiful Things, where she's in the head of the white supremacist, and it's based on a true story where then that white supremacist finally realizes what he has been acting from, and he's gone on to train young people in and keep them out from that kind of mentality. Yeah.
So that turning and actually really working for the tikkun, the healing of what you've done. Yes, Sam. Beautiful. I think what he's saying is, let's say your tendency is to really shrink back. The next time you're at a social event, initiate a conversation. I don't think he's saying but really try to push yourself beyond the comfort zone. Maybe even to a little extreme. I mean, if you're that angry person who's always yelling, he says, just try being a doormat for a couple weeks. Not that being a doormat is what you want to be all the time, but we talked a lot, I've done a lot of work on the Musar, and it's all about getting our attributes in balance. No one in and of itself is perfect. It's a matter of balancing. But just as in Torah, Maimonides never is redundant unless there's a reason. So in that bottom, those two bolded lines in the middle of the page, he says twice, okay, if you're going to undo the bad habit and go the other way, it is extremely important that you come back to the middle. Extremely important. How often, I don't know, so I'm a vegetarian, but I can't stand when you sit at the table with a self-righteous vegetarian. You know what I mean? When someone's like, well, I used to eat meat, but and then you're like, then that person has taken that thing, which is, I think, very virtuous, and taken it to a place where the motivation, there's a little bit of that extreme virtue then becomes ego. Maimonides is really asking us to be, fellow vegetarian there, you're never self-righteous, don't worry, is saying, when you do this deep tshuva work, if you're really able to do that first part, which is incredible, then also remember to integrate it. Never say, well, I'm so humble now that I stand outside the community. I'm so humble. You never want to be, 'cause you need passion to do the tshuva, but then don't think you're all that, right? Okay, let's turn the page over. So I just wanted to make it real because the tshuva work that we have to do is real and it's very specific. So here's a chart of hypotheticals. We already started with this one. If you're someone who is like highly reactive, this happens to be one of mine. Oh, I say this, and I'm going to try to do a little more poker face. It would be good. It would be good. It would be good for me. So its opposite would be maybe to be a little less reactive, and the expression of it would be to not say anything immediately, or even make a face, which is hard for me. Okay. What if you're someone who really, seeks approval? Maybe pushing yourself to, my Rosh Hashanah sermon, I was scared because I knew not everyone was going to like it. Okay. This is, push yourself towards that, but towards a specific act. It doesn't have to be everything. It can be one small thing that only you know. I think one thing about tshuva work is it's so personal. Only you know if you're really doing that thing. It can be just a slight toggle of the dial. Okay? Loves gossip. We're never going to do any of these things entirely. What might be a realistic gossip goal in your tshuva work? We all like to say a little something, or at least give an eye, right?
I read something once that stuck with me. It said, if it's not kind, it's not truthful, or it's not helpful, don't say it.
So I think that's an amazing mantra, to just have that 2-second pause and say kind, truthful, helpful. You might say it anyway, but to allow for the pause. So I gave a few other examples, but I would love it. I will not be watching. But, tonight before you go to bed, maybe you're not going to pick 3. Pick one thing in these 10 days that you have to balance out a little bit. Maybe you're super negative. The next time you have kind of a experience and you come home, say something good about it. Just try. See how that challenges you. Break the mold. Pick, if you really want to be strong, you can pick all 3. So here's I think quite a beautiful Soloveitchik teaching to bring us home.
The plural phrase, Yom HaKippurim.
So that's, we say Yom Kippur, but it's also Yom HaKippurim, which is plural.
Reflects the diverse world of teshuvah. One might do teshuvah in many ways, and God accepts them all. Teshuvah might be sincere, turbulent, or exultant. Whatever it is, teshuvah motivated by love or teshuvah motivated by fear, God in His mercy accepts it. Whether it arises from rejection, joy, or sadness.
So I love this teaching because it shows how personal and multifaceted our work is, and each of us needs to choose our own, which is the the kaper, which is the the work that we're going to do to make the collective whole of the Yom HaKippurim. And the Haftarah, it got cut off, from Hosea. This is from Hosea for this week. Return, O Israel, to Adonai. Oh, it doesn't even have the good verse at the end. It had a comforting verse at the end. But the idea is that we always have within our power to, maybe don't challenge yourself to take that huge leap that you can't do. One mini step and sustain it. Sustain it through the end of Ne'ilah. Just try. Okay.
Aleinu is on page 282. We rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובי מרומים, ואלוהינו אין עוד, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. Page 287. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. We come to the portion of our service where we remember those who are no longer with us. If I read aloud the name of someone you're remembering, I invite you to rise and remain standing. We remember those who passed in the last 30 days, this period of Shloshim: Daniel Axon, Denise Fubini, Jeffrey Kaplan, and Barbara Abacassis. And tonight we remember the yahrzeits of Callie Christian, Abraham Hollins, Bessie Hollins, Ruth Marcus, and Howard Squires. Are there any other names anyone's remembering tonight for Kaddish? If it is your custom to rise with the mourners, I invite you to do so at this time as we turn to page 294 for Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach yeruteh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, v'agala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yit hadar, v'yit aleh, v'yit halal, shemei dekudasha, brechu, le'ela ula'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to the world, to which we say, amen. Please be seated. If you have a program in front of you, you see that we have almost nothing going on here at the temple for the next several weeks. If you're looking for an apartment nearby or somewhere to sleep in the building, we have tomorrow morning Torah study at 9:15, a minyan at 10:30. Sunday on the 24th at 11 a.m. at Beth Moses Cemetery, the congregational memorial service that we hold between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Join us this time next week, 8 p.m. on Friday night for Kol Nidre, and then Saturday plan to spend your whole Shabbat here as we celebrate and commemorate and participate in the hard work of Yom Kippur together. And then the moment Yom Kippur is over, there's yet more to do because it will be Sukkot. So please join us for many of the different Sukkot offerings that we have, and get ready to put on your dancing shoes Wednesday night, October 11th for Simchat Torah as we dance with the Torah. For more, because there's even more, please look at the inside of your program. I know we have many, many little ones with us today. If you are someone who has not yet become bar bat mitzvah, or maybe has not yet entered kindergarten, I invite you to come up as we get ready for Kiddush and Motzi. Kiddush is on page 5. We rise. I'll grab the challah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'b'ratzon hinhilanu zikaron lemaseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehila lemikrae kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim ki vanu vaharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim ve'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava u'b'ratzon hinhaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. We conclude by singing Lishana Tova. Lishana Tova Tikatevu, Lishana Tova Tikatevu, Tikatevu, Tikatevu. One more song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.